Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the Movement Center and welcome to the Runner Series, where we break down the runner body joint by joint from the foot and ankle all the way to the head so that you can move and run like you mean it. Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Runner Series, and today we're talking about the ankle. So the ankle is probably one of the most important joints for the runner. It gets beat up, it gets bruised, the calves get tight because you're powerfully pushing off. So this is one you really want to check on yourselves and really want to work on. Okay, so just to show you guys a quick demo of this, if your ankle is stiff or can't quite move well, what you're going to do is get around that some way. So if your ankle can't bend when you go to run and take off, right? So if I go to run, my knee comes forward and I want to push myself forward, what's going to happen is that knee is going to track in and flatten over your arch. What's that cause? Plantar fasciopathy, Achilles problems, because your Achilles is now taking off on your ankle, knee pain, your knee bows and hip stuff, all the way up to low back. So make sure you guys are working on this stuff, okay? So our test for this today is our knee to wall test. So we're going to use Mark for this because he's a great example of what your ankle shouldn't look like. So we go over here and sneak over. What we're going to do is place a loose fist against a pole. So this is our wall for today. This is going to be, a tree trunk, one of those fancy little green electric boxes you see outside, anything that's kind of straight up and down. And you put your loose fist there, and then what you want to do is keep your heel pinned down and then drive your knee towards the wall as far as you can before that starts to lift up. So Mark's got a pretty significant amount of room where his ankle can't run. So what he has to kind of do is figure out a way to get more range. So what someone like Mark can do, if you can face there first, Mark, face there, is he'll kind of come down and then maybe sneak in. You can see his knee can get a little more forward when he does that. So he might, every time he runs, sneak in, sneak in, sneak in. That's fine for the first 5,000 times. But then after that, it starts to make it a little bit sore. So if that's stiff for you guys, you can't quite get there, this one's for you, okay? So our first piece is to release that calf muscle. So what you're going to do is grab your torture device of choice. So we're going to have Jess here grab a cross ball because she's tougher than us. Mark's going to use a foam roller. I guess I'm going to use a ball because I'm also tough. And we're going to get on the ground. And what you're going to do is place that ball or that roller anywhere you want between your ankle and your knee. So you kind of place that thing down. Awesome. And then depending how kind of mean you want to be to yourself or how awesome you want to be to your muscles, you can put more weight by putting your foot on top and getting some good pressure on top of that. You can take your hands and kind of push up to really get good pressure on your ankle. And then what you're going to do, and I might show you guys this way, is pump your foot up and down, back and forth. What a lot of people do is roll. And that's great to warm it up. So what Mark's doing there is really good to warm it up. But then once you want to actually stretch out the tissue, you really want to pin it down and compress the muscle and then pump back and forth. You really feel a good awesomeness happen. So for Jess, she might feel okay there, but you might want to find a spot that's a bit more tight and work there and then pump up and down to really kind of find the spot that works best for you, okay? So that's your release. So once you've released that, you're going to open it up. Then we want to lengthen it or stretch that piece out. So we're going to go back to our wall. So, or pole in this case. What we're going to do is sneak over here, and maybe Mark, you can mirror me on this side, is do our heel pin stretch. So you're going to take your foot and wind it up against the wall as high as you can get that foot up, right? This is a good kind of demonstration because you can see Mark can't go get his foot up this far, and I'm awesome, so mine's up far enough. But you want to get a little bit higher up with that. Keep your knee straight, bum squeeze, and then not, a lot of people bring their kind of shoulders towards the wall, which really more stretches your sciatic nerve. So if you feel this in your hamstring, kind of down your calf, not the stretch you want to be doing. So you hold here, you squeeze your butt and bring your hip towards the wall. So you kind of squeeze and come in this way, squeezing your butt. You should really feel that pick up in the back of your calf. How's that, Mark? Show the camera the face. It's Mark's happy pain face. So you're hanging out here. You can also bend your knee and feel a little bit lower in your calf with this. But again, you're bending your knee and bringing your hip towards the pole. So I'm making a straight line with my body. I'm not kind of doing a dance move back that way. All right. And the last piece of this is activation. So if we all get into our lunge position, I can just want you to face me, Mark, you face straight. And what we're going to do here is get into a lunge. So we've released the muscle, then we've kind of gone through and stretched it. And now what we want to do is open up and kind of activate using our big, strong muscle in the front of our leg called our tib anterior. So you're going to pin your ankle down, and in this lunge position, you're going to use that muscle to pull your knee as far forwards as you can before that heel starts to lift up. Awesome. And hold it for about 5 seconds, and you're going to back off and relax. Key thing with this, as we mentioned earlier, is make sure that knee is tracking over your toe. Third toe. I don't want it falling in. I don't want you doing this and being like, look how awesome my range is, because it's just not doing good things. So you're here, toe is up, and you're pulling up just like that. Beautiful. And you're going to hold that, all right? So those 3 to work on that, guys. If you have any questions, leave them below. Happy to answer them. Give us a like on the bottom if you haven't already. Go ham on that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And move like you mean it. Thanks a lot, guys.